Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, hello, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, Prithvi calls Krithika to warn Krithika to always stay with Pritha because Sherlyn is depressed and Sherlyn will try to harm Pritha. And Sherlyn actually tried to harm Pritha by placing marbles on the staircase for Pritha to fall so that her pregnancy can be terminated. But God saves Pritha. And at the end of that video, the Luthra family doctor says that Pritha is going to give birth to twins. Let's continue from there. The doctor says that they are going to get double good news, and she explains that Pritha is going to give birth to twins, and the entire family were amazed. Shriti asks that how does the doctor know that Pritha is going to give birth to twins, and the doctor says that it is her experience and some things should be kept as a secret. Mahesh explains that he made a mistake because he has now ordered a cradle and it would have come today. Sala asks that what is the worry because Mahesh can order another cradle. Mahesh replies that this means that the planning will change, otherwise he would have ordered a double one. The doctor says that she has given Grandma a double good news for her birthday. Karan asks Grandma to come because it is time to cut the cake. Grandma cut the cake for her birthday and Pritha and Karan makes Grandma eat the cake. They then cut the cake which was brought for the celebration of their pregnancy, and as they were cutting the cake, they heard the sound of music. The entire family turns and they were shocked to see Mahesh dancing. Mahesh also takes Pritha and Karan to the dance floor, and Mahesh says that the happiness is because of Pritha and Karan, and the entire family were enjoying while dancing. Pritha then hugs Sala while Karan goes to pull Raki to the dance floor, and Raki was shocked, and Karan started dancing with Raki, and then Raki goes to Mahesh. Karan coming to Pritha pulls Pritha once again for the dance, and both Karan and Pritha hug each other in enjoyment. Pritha was really happy while dancing with Karan, and the rest of the family were celebrating the dance for the birth of the child. Sherlyn, however, was jealous seeing the dance and enjoyment that is happening because of Pritha. The rest of the family also joins Karan and Pritha to the end of the dance, after which Pritha and Karan hug each other. Sherlyn turns in anger, thinking that she lost the attempt to kill Pritha today, but she will not quit, because if Pritha did not slip and fall this time, then she will slip and fall the next time. And Sherlyn, taking the marbles again, started dispersing the marbles on the staircase. Krithika sees Sherlyn throwing the marbles on the staircase, and Krithika asks that what is Sherlyn doing, and she is shocked to see Sherlyn, so she asks that why can't Sherlyn not remain without doing anything stupid, and she is happy that Prithvi called her to tell her what Sherlyn was about to do, and Krithika pulls Sherlyn to the room. Shriti saw them and Shriti thinks that Krithika might have come to know the truth about Prithvi, so Shriti follows Krithika and Sherlyn. Krithika pushes Sherlyn into the room and Sherlyn asks that what is Krithika doing. Krithika slaps Sherlyn, asking that why was Sherlyn trying to kill the child of Pritha, and Shriti comes in and started strangling Sherlyn, and she was about to kill her, but Krithika stops Shriti. Shriti explains that she thought that the marbles were on the staircase because someone might have dropped them mistakenly, but she cannot understand how can Sherlyn be so cold, and Sherlyn herself was about to become a mother, and the pregnancy brings out the good in a woman, but Sherlyn can never be good, and Shriti was about to tell everyone, but Krithika stopped Shriti, saying that Shriti should not reveal the truth. Krithika, pulling Shriti aside, explains that jealousy is embedded in the emotions and she will not be good, but they have to respect the desires of Prithvi, who asks her to keep it a secret. Shriti does not believe it, so Shriti asks that what would have happened if Sherlyn succeeded in her plan, then they would have lost the child of Pritha. Krithika explains to Shriti that Sherlyn is going through a trauma and she is jealous because she was not able to give birth to her child. Shriti warns Krithika that if they let Sherlyn get away with this, then Sherlyn might even try to kill someone in the future. Sherlyn thinks that only Krithika is the one who can save her, and Sherlyn quickly sits at Shriti's feet, apologizing for what she was about to do. Sherlyn explains that she got lost because of the anger, and Sherlyn promised that she will not do anything like this in the future, and she will give the same love that she was about to give to her own child to Pritha's child. Shriti asks Krithika not to accept Sherlyn's apology because Sherlyn is just acting, but Krithika asks Shriti to forgive Sherlyn for her sake. Sherlyn promised not to do anything like this in the future, and Krithika asks Shriti to forgive Sherlyn this time for the sake of the family. Shriti vows not to forgive Sherlyn if she ever tries to do something like this again, and Krithika also says that she will make sure that the entire family knows about Sherlyn's truth, and Sherlyn will be thrown out of the house if she tries this again. Shruti gets a call from Sala, who asks her to come downstairs, and Shruti explains to Krithika that she feels that Sala is planning to go back home, but Shruti makes Krithika to promise her that she will take care of Pritha. Krithika promised Shruti to take care of Pritha, but Sherlyn was angry looking at them. Sala asked Karan to call her if Pritha shows any sort of stubbornness, and Pritha was tensed. Mahesh, greeting the doctor, asked Girish to take the doctor to her room. Sala, also coming, decided to take their leave, explaining that she has asked Karan to call her if Pritha shows any sort of stubbornness. Raki asked Sala not to be worried because they will take care of Pritha. Sala says that she knows that Raki will take care of Pritha like a mother, but there are some moments in which a pregnant mother gets angry, and Sala thinks that where is Shruti? Then Sala asks Shruti to come. Shruti was not ready to leave, saying that they have just arrived and she was not even able to talk with Pritha. Sala says that when next they come again, then she would have to take Pritha for some rituals. Shruti was still not ready to leave, but Sala was forced to push Shruti with her. Mahesh asks Grandma if she needs more time to party, but then Grandma replies that she wants more grand party, but that will be next year, and everyone leave for their bedrooms. Krithika sent text message to Prithvi thanking him for warning her against Sherlyn, and Prithvi, seeing the text, was relieved that his plan succeeded, and Krithika managed to stop Sherlyn. And Prithvi says to himself that he doesn't care about the child, but he only cares about Pritha, and now he would be able to sleep in peace. Prithvi gets a call from Sherlyn, but Prithvi doesn't answer the call, and Sherlyn then writes a text message warning Prithvi that if Prithvi doesn't answer her call, then she will kill Prithvi after coming out of his phone. Prithvi was scared, thinking that Sherlyn might really come out of his phone, but Prithvi vows not to attend to Sherlyn's call till she is calmed down. Sherlyn, while in her room, thinks that she will now make Prithvi pay because Prithvi revealed her plan to Krithika. Pritha was swinging the baby cot in their bedroom. Karan asked Pritha to be fast, otherwise the baby will get bored. Pritha replies that the child will be small and the child might get scared if they do the baby cot fast. Karan assures Pritha that his child will not be scared. Pritha replies that a mother knows what is best and what is right for her child, and Pritha threatens Karan to even beat him if he doesn't listen to her. Karan replies that Pritha doesn't love him anymore and Pritha only cares for the child. Pritha threatens to tell Raki that Karan is not behaving. Karan asks Pritha to be the mother of the child because Pritha doesn't love him anymore. Pritha says that it is the best and Karan should just listen to her. Pritha explains to Karan that Karan must think of the baby court as his cricket ground and he just has to take singles, but not even that, he just needs to massage the cricket ball. Karan asks if Pritha is trying to teach him how to play cricket. Pritha says that she is teaching Karan in the language that Karan understands, and Pritha says that Karan is not doing the baby cut correctly and this is the correct speed. Pritha was sitting with Karan and she gets a call from Shruti, so Pritha standing asks Karan to keep practicing the baby cut swinging. Pritha answering the call says that Shruti should just say what she wanted to say because Shruti has still not gotten matured. Shruti replies that she has to take Pritha out of a big danger today, and Shruti explains the entire situation of how Sherlyn accepted that she tried to kill the child of Pritha, and even when Sherlyn has apologized, then she does not believe anything, so Pritha should just be careful, and Pritha agrees. Karan, taking the phone, asks Pritha to end the call because he needs to be alone with his wife. Shruti says that it is the sister's time, and Karan says that the entire society wants to spend time with Pritha after the news, and he also wants to be alone with his wife. Shruti asks that what will she get in return, and Karan promised to love Shruti's sister even more, and Shruti agrees and ends the call. Karan sits with Pritha and he was swinging the cord, and Pritha leans on Karan's shoulder. Karan asks that why is Pritha crying, but Pritha says that she is not crying, and Pritha thinks in her mind that what kind of wicked act has Sherlyn tried to commit. In the morning, Mahesh was sitting with Grandma asking that how is Grandma feeling after knowing that she is going to become great-grandmother. Grandma replies that it is really good, and when Mahesh asks, she feels like she is getting near to her death, and Mahesh jokes with Grandma. Sherlyn, seeing them, wonders why Pritha did not come downstairs yet, and Sherlyn thinks that she can take credit on Pritha's name, saying that Pritha might be getting money sickness, so this is why she asks Pritha not to wake up, and she prepared for everything. Sherlyn sees Girish coming with juice, and Sherlyn, saying it, takes the juice from Girish without letting Girish tell her who the juice is for. Sherlyn greets both Mahesh and Grandma, saying that she has prepared a fresh juice for them. Pritha, coming from behind, says that she has prepared smoothie because it is good for them. Sherlyn thinks that what is this new planning for Pritha to defend her, but Pritha thinks that she only told the lies to save her family. Karan comes there greeting Grandma, asking Prita to serve him breakfast, but Mahesh asks that why is Karan not greeting him, and Karan greets Mahesh. Then Karan goes to attend to a call. A girl comes from the front door, and she seeing Karan, she was really excited, and so she picks the cricket ball. She throws the cricket ball at Karan and asks him to catch it, but Karan ducks, and so Prita catches the ball. Mahesh and Grandma also wonders who might have arrived, and the girl was amazed at the catch of Prita, and Prita places the ball down. The girl comes to Karan and greets him, but Karan, however, says that he has never seen the girl before. The girl asks that what has happened, because she came to meet Karan even when she was not allowed to, but Karan is saying that he doesn't know her. Karan going around the girl greet her and called her Sona, and the girl gets mad and runs around Karan with a bat, but the girl stops when Prita comes in between and asks Karan to introduce her. The girl apologized to Prita. Grandma and Mahesh also greet the girl, and Mahesh explains that the girl is the same girl who took Karan for a party on his birthday, and Karan replies that it is because she was a tomboy. Krithika, also coming downstairs, was shocked to see Sona, and so Krithika asked Sona to turn around and show how much she has changed. Sona was mad that even Krithika is shocked, and Sona asked Karan not to be so mad because Karan was in love with her before, and Karan used to run after her. Karan asked Sona not to be so casual because that is not a joke. Sona asked Prita and Karan not to be so worried because she was just Karan's best friend. Mahesh says that Sona will now reveal all Karan's secrets, and Mahesh says that Sona is really cute. Sona replies that such small talks will not work, but Mahesh agrees, saying that he will call Raki, who will prepare the dish for Sona. Sona asks Prita to sit down, explaining that since a girl leaves her entire family when she is married, so the girl has the right to know everything about her husband. Grandma asks Prita not to be so worried because Sona has a habit of joking, and Karan asks Sona not to talk like this because he was always a good child. Sona was shocked that Karan is defending himself, and it is really cute, and Sona says that Karan was so arrogant before, and Karan did not care for what anyone has to say. Karan asks if Sona has planned to get him killed, and Sona was really finding it cute that Karan is once again defending himself. Sona tells Prita that Karan has a big secret that she needs to tell Prita, but Prita replies that she knows that Karan used to be a big flirt, but now Karan has changed completely, and Karan is not that same person who used to roam around with his girlfriend, so Karan is just now a good husband. Sona replies that she is meeting Karan for the first time after he got married, and Karan has really gotten boring. However, Prita is really different from Karan. Raki comes to them. Sonakshi meets Raki, and Raki explains that Sona has come after a long time, and the last time she came was during Karan's birthday. Karina also comes there and greets Sona, and Karina says that she is impressed that Sonakshi is no longer the tomboy. Sonakshi replies that she was about to come to the wedding of Rishabh and Sherlyn, but she saw their photos, which were really impressive. And she also explains that she saw the photos of Karan and Prita, but after meeting with Prita, she is really impressed with her. Karan asks that how did Sona came back because she was in London. Sona replies that she came back straight to the Luthra house to invite them to her wedding, and Krithika immediately congratulates and greets Sona. Sona says that her wedding is in Lonard Vala, and they all refuse, saying that it is far away. Sonakshi gets a panic attack and she sits on the table saying that she is not well because all her friends are out of town, and she thought that the Luthras would come for her wedding as her family. However, they are really tensed, but Sonakshi makes Grandma agree, saying that she will give Grandma a big surprise after she arrives at the wedding. Grandma says that everyone will go for Sona's wedding, and Sona even asks Mahesh, and Mahesh says that he only has one condition, that Sona will give them the same surprise that she has planned for Grandma. Sonakshi agrees and she turns to leave, saying that she has gotten really late, and she comes back to bid them farewell. Karan opens his arms, but Sona goes to Prita to bid her farewell, and Sona asks Karan to catch the ball, and Karan asks Sona to be calm and not fall. Mahesh was impressed, saying that Sona is really in a hurry. Raki asks everyone to have the breakfast. Prita says that she really likes Karan's friend, and Karan replies that it is because Sona was pulling his legs, and both Karan and Prita leave for breakfast. Sherlyn gets jealous seeing everyone happy, and she remembered when they were celebrating the pregnancy of Prita, and she goes to the kitchen in anger, and she throws the bucket that has the forks in it away. Prita walks over the fork, asking that why is Sherlyn so angry, and Sherlyn should not be so mad because she is aware of what is going on in Sherlyn's heart. Sherlyn asks Prita to say it if she knows everything that is going on in her mind, and Prita asks that why can they not change their attitude towards each other, and the Luthra family belongs to the two of them, and why can they not put everything in the past. Prita says that the only reason she hid the truth was because she knows that her child is the reason for the happiness of the entire family, and she knows that Sherlyn tried to harm her child, but she did not say anything to the family because the family would have immediately thrown Sherlyn out of the house. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. Please don't forget to like this video, share it to your loved ones, comment, and please subscribe to this channel. And I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.